Good afternoon, everybody. Today I am talking from Guwahati Medical College, and it brings me a great pleasure to talk to our fellow intern and student of Guwahati Medical College, Tapushree Ghosh, who has got a rank of 163 in INI CET. And but we are not going to discuss anything today. Many congratulations to you. Thank you so much. But we are not going to discuss anything regarding the results today. We are just going to talk regarding the stress related to the preparations and what is the role of psychiatrists or the role of the like coming out, reaching out if you are facing any kind of stress related issues or depressive episodes during your preparations for the postgraduate or the other kind of entrance exams. Please, Tapushri. So, if to begin with, this whole process of entrance, be it in any entrance of India, it's a very difficult thing because you have a very huge competition following. You have to be the best of the best and the best of yourself. So this, along with everything, brings a lot of stress in your mind. And to be honest, this phase of post internship or post, when you give your finals and then you start off with the practice of this preparing for NEET PG, it's very difficult because you are in a transition phase from your undergrad to going to a post graduation. The whole phase changes, and like for people like us who give a drop of maybe 1 year and then sit home for 24/7, we have to study, and like you are in a closed room with the anxiety of going through the exam, going through the phases, and with that uncertainty of the exam, a lot of stress and a lot of tension builds up. So it's not a very unknown fact that you might land up with any of the mental issues, which can either be a GAD, like general anxiety disorder, or maybe some components of depressive disorder, or your might existing your psychiatric issues may show up or they may get exaggerated. But it's very important for us to pinpoint these issues right from the very beginning. We usually start our session maybe at Feb, March, something like that usually. So if you are seeing that when you're going, that is the time when your stress starts to begin. At that time when this thing is catching the peak, if you can understand that maybe you are having an episode which is not very physiological, all of us are going to have some kind of stress or anxiety when we're preparing for an entrance examination in India. But some things you can understand if it's either physiological or maybe you need some kind of psychiatric consultation, if not medications. So you have to pinpoint that out, see it, that if you need help, and we are all doctors, reach out to your any psychiatrist, someone who you believe can follow you up thoroughly. Go them, visit them, tell whatever is there in your mind, whatever is bothering you, including your exams. They will understand you better. They will understand the situation you are in. They will know what you have been going through because they have also passed the same thing, and they can correctly guide you through that path. With this, not only you will overcome, with the medication, not only you will overcome the neurotransmitter changes that are probably going on in your brain, but you'll also have a feeling in the back of your head that maybe at any advert event, you always have someone who can you know who can take the hold of you so that you don't fall. So it's very important for us to reach out, apart from reaching friends and family. You also, it's very important for us to reach out our psychiatrist. So yeah, whenever you see that the since situations are going out of your hand, don't delay. Don't think that maybe you'll get over it, or maybe society will not like it if you go to a psychiatrist. Don't think, we are all doctors. See, consult a psychiatrist, because let me tell you, with any of the be if let us tell you, let us give you the example of depression. It is the most common neurotic disorder, if you say. Like many of us, almost 17% in 100 suffer from depression. And even if you have mild depression, your concentration goes down. If you don't have concentration, whatever you're reading, your memory will be automatically be half of whatever you're reading now. With subsequent, your memory will easily get erased. So you have to take the treatment, start the treatment, be compliant with it, continue the treatment, have faith on yourself, have faith on God, your family, and your psychiatrist. Continue with the medication, and just
continue your journey. Anxiety and stress will always be a part of it, but then at least you will understand that these are the kind of stress which you can handle. It is not out of your hand. And rest, then give your best when you're full prepared, and ultimately, it's all on his hand, whatever he gives you. So yes, all the best to all of you. I hope this helps.
Thank you so much, Tapushri. Like we have got to know from a topper itself that how to deal with the stress, because she went through a lot of stress and she came out of it.
Yes. I
And
certainly came out of it. I was in a medication, in an improper medication for around 4 5 months. Then I consulted Dada. Then he had been asking me to, visit them. But for some issue or the other, the corona break broke down, and we always kind of try to delay the things. I'm not a very good patient. So I had been delaying. So once the things just got out of my hand, then I called up Dada, and then he said that it'll be very good if you visit to us tomorrow. Our respected HOD sir will also be there. We can have a quick, checkup, and then we can see maybe the medication that you're already taking isn't working very fine. So we can look them up. And then I visited, and Dada took a brief, not a brief, I would say a prolonged history. Then our HOD sir had seen me, and then they made a diagnosis of mixed anxiety depressive disorder with OCPD and specific phobia. And I was treated accordingly. I was compliant. He asked me that one thing you have to promise me is your compliance with the medication, because that's very important. Once once you see the symptoms of that you're improving, we always tend to be like, okay, fine, I really don't need the medication any further. But something you should not be doing, at least not before your exams. So yes, I was compliant with the medications, and I have always let my psychiatrist know how I was doing with my day and with everything. So yes, he was always there. So I was having the medication, and I'm still on medication. So yeah, the medication actually worked a lot for me, lot, both physically and mentally. It actually helped me a lot.
it's great to know. And like I'm generally talking for the students who are going to appear for this
Yes.
kind of entrance exams. Just have faith in yourself. Don't lose hope. And if you are going through any problem, or if you see your friends who are going through problems, recommend them, tell them that we have to break this barrier. Come up, speak up. Let's not like keep psychiatry as a